Hello everybody, it is Ben from Powerflies Gaming, and today we are recording our Friday episode. Now, to let you guys know, this episode is going to be a little delayed, and there may be some overlap with what occurred in one of the previous episodes, because we had a little technical difficulty over here. For some reason, my recording software failed to record the sound footage from this episode. So I had to go back, load up an old save file, and figure out what I was going to be doing. So we're at the end of our turn for the winter of 1827. We just conquered, if I remember correctly, we just conquered New Mexico. We sent a little army out to go deal with some leftovers. We had Texas captured. We were building a fort down here, Fort York. We had armies moving places. We had General Graves down here in Fort Hood. We have General Sutton heading up here towards Fort Drummer. I don't know if I said this, but the original general for this army in the last turn unfortunately passed on, so we've are that army. We are discussing what we're going to do about Detroit and whether or not we're going to take that violently or if we're going to just start saving up massive quantities of money to try and buy that. We need to fire our Treasury Secretary at some point during this, because... Oh, wait. I mean... What's that gonna do? Who had more stars? You have 4 stars. You have 4 stars. You all got the same level of stars. Maybe I can move you here? Okay, so I just have to fire my head. Head of my, my vice president, because he... Can I hire somebody from the opposition? I just, like... Wish I could do that, like, look at these people and hire them and offer them positions. Would be great. But we've taken Texas. We're bringing in reinforcements right here. We recruited an army in New Orleans that we sending over here. We are recruiting the replacement army for New Orleans. Got those last 2 units recruiting for Fort Providence. As you guys know, I changed a little bit of how my military is going to function. I believe I posted, if I haven't posted it already, I will post it in this video. I'm recruiting a section of basically presidential artillery. It's going to be like the best of the best. It's two 4-inch mortar batteries and 2 units of puckle guns. Could change that to be a unit of puckle guns, a unit of mortars, a unit of 24-pounder foot, a unit of 24-pound howitzers. But I would prefer comments below before I change that, so right now I'm going to keep it as what I have. Yeah, I mean, we went over I believe in the last episode we went over how certain things how certain things have changed, including the fact that if we reach 18, I believe 45, I said 40 to 45. What we're going to be doing is we're going to take, let me actually review all of this. Okay, New Mexico and there are getting new roads. Okay. So, 1845, if we have no wars and we've maintained peace for like at least 6 turns, what I plan on doing is just going directly over to the American Civil War Brothers vs. Brothers mod. That's not going to come out immediately after I finish this. There's going to be a little bit of time where I just want to figure out how Brothers vs. Brothers is different from everything else. I'm probably going to have to uninstall Empire Total War and then reinstall it, so we'll probably lose the save for this. I wanted to queue it up so that I could just convert over to it once I was done with this campaign. But fortunately, it refuses to operate with Darth Mod. So, okay, so we've pretty much got our Navy all set. Navies all set. We should be recruiting last of our units. Yeah, last of our 4th rates here. The beginnings of our 5th rates here. So every Navy is going to get one more 4th rate, and then we're going to start churning in 5th rates. Let me just bring up the outline for the general strategy. I normally have that all set up, but I just found out that thing wasn't working 10 minutes before I started this recording. So I was in the middle of class, and it's just like, oh, so this entire thing did not record. That is unfortunate. Okay. So, I believe all we have left to name on the 4th rates is Maryland, Providence, and Wasp. Like the last 3 that we should have. Let me actually just quick check that over. Ohio, New York, North Carolina, Virginia, Boston, New Hampshire, yep, Maryland, Providence, and Wasp are the last 3 ships on that we need to recruit. Then, for the 5th rates, we're just starting off with Yorktown, Brooklyn, and Wyoming for next. For, Yorktown, Brooklyn, Wyoming, and Narragansett for the next turn. So, we're going to end this turn here and move on to the summer of 1828. Now, as you guys may notice, the sound quality on this may be a little bit better. A friend of mine is actually letting me borrow his headset. We're trying to figure out... I have a very tight budget right now. I'm kind of dealing with some financial struggles right now, and essentially what's happening is I don't have really the money to buy a better microphone. So... essentially what we're doing is we're looking at all of the headsets that my various friends have. Right now, this is probably the best headset that we have, so I'm probably going to stick with this for a while. If there's a noticeable drop in sound quality in some of the next few episodes, please understand we are testing a lot of different options. And I also want to make sure that I get these episodes out to you guys as fast as possible. Because, you know, I got behind previous, and, you know, you guys had to sit through and wait for a new episode and find that, you know, nobody had posted for, like, 2 weeks, which is, you know, it's I was disappointed in myself. I thought I would be able to stick to, you know, the whole plan I had set up, and I failed to do that. So now I want to make sure that you guys get the episodes when I say you're going to get them, that you're not waiting 4 or 5 days for an episode that should have come out earlier in the week. With Brothers vs. Brothers, I think we will be doing, a different setup. Once I finalize how everything's going to look, we're going to be doing a different setup than what we did in this campaign. I think what I'm going to try to do in the Brothers vs. Brothers campaign is I'm going to try to stick to the timeline a little bit better. So I'm not going to start making any massive military. Excuse me. Can I not English today? I'm not going to do any massive military buildup until, like, depending on where we start out, I might do massive military buildup in the first turn, simply to, cover the fact that, America had a good number of units scattered throughout the country. So that might be something that I do. Oh, okay. Successful mission down here. Natural causes. Timothy Sutton, General.
Yes, sir.
Wow, okay. Okay. Well, that was unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna keep him going there. Recruitment report, 5th rates, militia. Alright. Let's get the presidential artillery down to Maryland. Beautiful. Let's get these 2 units of Legion here to Fort Providence. Got militia. Alright, let's get these 4th rates named. Name. Right. So, Maryland will come out here to this navy. Wasp will come out and down here to this navy. And the Providence will come out here and here in Georgetown. Navy in Georgetown. Okay, now for the rest of the ship, the 5th rate. S-E-T-T. Okay. Narragansett will come here. Wyoming will come here. Brooklyn. Actually, Brooklyn will go in here. Yorktown will come all the way down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There should be 4 more recruiting here. Now we're gonna just throw 4 5th rates into here. Perfect. So, Richmond, Hartford, Iroquois, Albany, Enterprise, Adams, Alliance, and Essex are all what are going to be recruited in the next coming turn. It's gained. Somebody's gotten morally impaired. Great. Oh, apparently my agent in Detroit was captured. What else is left on the recruitment report? Nothing else. Construction report. Artillery fort in Texas. Farms in Texas. Fort York is now secure. Independence Hall has been built in Philadelphia. Recruitment capacity plus 3 units. Oh, wow. Yep, okay, so I can... Philadelphia is basically my center of military power. I was banned by Congress from Big British... Okay, there's a little history here. It's nice. Okay, so there's the general. Anything else? Nope. Okay. So, that is that for this turn. Now, we need to decide what we're going to do about Michigan up here. Am I going to have an army come storm across and go take Michigan?
Humble servant.
Should I
Any further orders?
do a little build up and figure out military governor's encampment? You also need to start recruiting that. And provincial cavalry. Alright. This needs a church school because we need to convert the populace. Keep bringing supplies down into Spain. Well, Spanish territory. Uh-oh. Right here is a spot. Here's an army. I'm gonna try to... Okay. Unfortunately, that failed. Okay. Spain is gonna probably try to send this army up here, probably try to attack my forces in Texas. If that happens, I'm just going to have to fortify the ever-living crap out of down here. I might try and strike first, or I might try to piece them out and see if maybe I can some kind of deal with Spain where they, they can hold on to Mexico for a little bit longer. Then I might come down later and liberate Mexico. But yeah, this is about good. I think we're gonna do. I need to go gauge how they're going to respond. Denmark is going to respond to me trying to get their territory from them. A little bit of lag there. I want this. Can I give you a crap ton of money for it? Okay, so they really... Okay. I'm probably going to spend a couple of turns building up a treasury reserve. Maybe go in there. If after like 3 turns of financial buildup, they say, no, we don't want... We're not giving this up. I think what I'm going to end up doing is declaring war on them. So... Right, hi, Prussia. Prussia an ally of... I'm a little confused. Oh, Prussia and Russia are at war. Huh. Okay. Well, that is, unfortunate, I guess? Ottomans, Great Britain, Martha Confederacy. They're at war with Russia. Good God. Hopefully I'm not getting dragged into any of Russia's wars. Or to view the fact that they were already at war with those people before I allied myself with them. I mean, that's a little broken that, you you can ally with people after they've declared wars, and you don't get dragged into anything. You lose the faith of these other nations, but it's not really all that difficult to kind of respond to.
May I serve?
Alright, let's get you up
Read
into
the
Georgia.
Lord's word.
I'm also planning on changing my intro for when we do the American Civil War campaign. I'm probably going to use... I don't actually know what I'm going to use. Alright, craft workshop here. We need more money. Always need more money. Harrisburg is a classical university right now. It could be a modern university. Yeah, I don't really want to do that. Let's go down here into Florida, see how... Yeah, that's developing nicely. Probably never going to reach... You know what? I'm never going to reach that point. I'm never going to go 79 turns into this. Okay. That's fine. It has the lowest happiness right now. It's got 8 happiness. Oh god. Apparently I'm doing something right. Maryland's defended. Philadelphia needs defenses. I'm gonna put forts around New York. Really? If I could, I would put a fort out here. Cherokee and Algonquin in the Iroquois and Algonquin territories. Simply because that's kind of helpful. The forts kind of help you slow down an enemy.
Sir.
I mean, Florida already had a fort when I took it, so... And New Orleans, again, also had a fort before I took it. Texas doesn't have the ability to have a fort, nor does New Mexico. Okay, that's unfortunate. Well, it looks like in the Plains nations are going at it. Are they? No, they're not. Okay. Mark? I am very confused. Okay. Bring in a little bit more money next turn. I think what I'm going to end up doing is, in a couple of turns, I might recruit some sloop or brigs and send them to some of those trade ports way down here, or in here, or over in Madagascar. Actually, no, definitely not in Madagascar. Noah's besieging things. Oh. Huh. I am getting some money out of it. Denmark, Noah, Savoy, Russia. Okay. Apparently people are controlling most of these. Doesn't look like anybody's controlling anything in the East Indies, which is a little weird. Brazil, nobody really looks like they're controlling anything. It's actually kind of weird. But yeah, what I might do is recruit like some sloops or some brigs and, you know, build up a little trade force to go down there, send one of my fleets. Definitely not with the George Washington. Probably with the United States. SS United States. I'll probably send this fleet down to go and see what's going on down there. See if there's any opportunities down there for trade for me. So let's move on to the winter of 1828. I think. Yeah. I mean, unless I can move something somewhere. Spy is still there. Spy is still here. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, this is a problem. If I'm going to take Mexico, this is going to be a bit of a problem. Alright, let's move on to 1828. I mean, winter of 1828. I'm sorry if you can hear a little like weird noise in the background. That's simply because we have some people doing vacuuming up some of the vacuuming outside. Sorry. Apparently there must have been a mad party in somebody's room. I'm thinking about doing another time skip. If we do end up piecing out Spain, I may do another time skip to like 1835 and do a war with Spain in 1835. As I may have said, if we get to 1840 and we haven't achieved like a level of sustainable peace where, you know, we're not fighting wars with like random people in Spain or in Africa, in Europe or in Africa, or in India. What I'm going to do is I might have, if we do have a war at that point by 1840, the gloves are basically going to come off. I won't be I'd be following the, you know, the general setup that I have here, but I'm going to increase the number of line infantry units I can recruit. I think I'm just going to double everything except Marines, Legion. I'm going to double the light cavalry. I'm going to double the heavy cavalry, double the heavy artillery, double the light artillery, double the generals. But I'm going to keep like naval units kind of the same. And we have another gentleman. Oh, cool.
A place of learning.
Successful mission. Apparently recruited a new spy in Texas. Perfect.
Your orders. How can
Actually, a
I?
little surprised they don't see good. Mexico is recruiting. Okay. We can take this army and actually move them out. This army was going to be my army in the wilderness. We're actually going to move them to about here. Maybe the smart place to move them. Going to move you guys into New Mexico. That's recruit. That's building. Construction reports everywhere. New Mexico, your infrastructure has been improved. Good, 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 good. Okay. Let's get to it on upgrading State House. State House. State House. The reason I'm actually converting everything over into State Houses is, as people know, State Houses give you a boost in your taxes that you impose on your citizenry. It also gives you a bonus to repression in your region. So once I'm done with the recruitment down here in Lower Louisiana, so next turn, I'm actually going to burn this military governor's barracks down. I'm going to put up a, never mind. We are actually going to be mobilizing in this turn. Stout the big gun. I'm going to bring both of these armies across, like, immediately. I did not realize that Denmark was going to fall that quickly. I need to peace out Spain. I'm going to peace out Spain right now. I'm going to request peace. Perfect. Request trade. Perfect. Sweden? Trade? Question mark? Wow, great. I've got trade going pretty much everywhere I can. Unfriendly, unfriendly, indifferent. No, trade? Question mark? Okay. Cortland, trade? Question mark? Italians, no. Mamluks, trade? Question mark? Okay, so that's it on wars for right now. We're gonna keep moving this army across to here. We've got this army replenishing here.
Yes, sir.
We've got this army. We've got this new defense force recruiting. Texas, can you? No, you cannot. Well, I'll just have to wait until they're all set to start recruiting their Minutemen of their forces.
Yes.
We're gonna move these guys into Fort Providence.
Waiting further order.
And as soon as we can, we're going to take the Michigan territory. It's great. Stoked that that thinks to be... I? Oh!
Prepare for
But
war.
actually, never mind. I can actually just do this, I think.
You're trapped. Siege
I will
works
do that siege. If maybe I can bring up reinforcements.
Sorry, sir.
No, I don't think I'm going to be able to get reinforcements there in time.
Impossible, sir.
Okay. That's great. Construction report. Oh, dockyard in Texas. I'm gonna upgrade that almost immediately to a dry dock. Anything else that we need to? Alright, I'm just gonna quick scroll through all of these. You're gonna probably see a lot of the same stuff that we always do all the time. It's a lot of upgrading, this game is a lot of just micromanaging things, which is kind of annoying for some people, because it's like, I'm here for slaughtering whole cities, and, you know, destroying other nations. It's just like, that's great, but that's not the entirety of this game. You kind of need to build up your infrastructure, make sure that your nation can support those huge armies that you need to produce to go conquer all these places that you have aspirations to conquer. Louisiana, I got a college. Oh god, so many colleges. Palatial Estates, Palatial Estate. Nice. Okay.
Target under siege.
I mean, I could probably do this. Armed tribesmen, Native American warriors, General's bodyguard, Native American bowmen, garrison, Native American warriors, Native American warriors, Native American warriors, and then armed tribesmen. I mean, I've got a 3-pound horse artillery. None of these guys have artillery. I have a unit of cavalry. They have a general's bodyguard. I have plenty of Minutemen and militia to kind of... I can see if... No, they've refused my surrender. We'll continue this siege. We'll try for 1829. If they do decide to just come out and fight us, we will engage. Alright. So, let's look at our technology tree. That's good. Richmond is looking good. I mean, Virginia, what would this do to you? 26 happiness, Pennsylvania can afford to have a -6 on happiness. Yes, yes it can. We'll upgrade that to a modern university. Can we upgrade this to a modern university? No, we cannot. Okay. Apparently not. Wait, never mind. Okay, let's move on to summer of 1829.
I wait upon God's will.
Perfect. So if we can actually take Michigan, we will have completed our primary objectives. From there, it will be, from there, you know, I guess maybe we could liberate Mexico. Maybe expand a little bit and kick Spain out of the Americas. Give some of the territories to France and Britain, let them fight over it, see who comes out on top in the end. We won't be going to war with Britain at any point during this campaign, unless they declare war on us, which I just don't see them being able to do. Britain definitely has enough of its own problems back in its home territories, so they've got enough problems dealing with France and Spain and whoever else they may be at war with, probably the Ottomans. I think they're at war with the Ottomans. I don't actually know if they're at war with the Ottomans. If they are at war with the Ottomans, that would explain a lot, but... Okay. So, let me just review the... Okay. So, all in all, things are working out pretty well for us. We've got a good-sized military defending our home territories. We have these little forces all over the place that will, you know, that can hold the line if somebody decides they want to invade the continental United States and see if they can take some territory when, you know, our main armies are out, you know, foraging around. Okay, so we are going to actually fight this battle. Thomas Jefferson. I love Jefferson quotes. Jefferson quotes are normally very how do we say it? They're normally very almost poetic. So this will probably be the end of this episode. We'll probably do this battle. I'll try to speed it up as much as I can. End the battle pretty quickly so that you guys can see the whole thing in this episode. And then the next episode will be out. Okay. Let me just deal with this first. Front rank is going to be these guys. Guard mode. Artillery. Here. Shrapnel shot. Oh, we have shrapnel shot. Okay. Never mind. Everything is going to die horribly. Stretch the militia here out as long as we can. And we will pull back cavalry as a reserve, I guess. Makes the most sense. Be over here behind this inverse slope. Okay, deployment. What I think I'm going to do is I'm actually going to flex this line a little bit. Like so. Cover for the fact that we're kind of stacked heavy over here. And I'm going to move my cavalry over to here to account for the fact that they're, you know, stacked heavy over here. bit of bad positioning on this artillery. See how they do.
March! Double time!
We have them run.
Horse artillery!
Oh, wow, okay. Shrapnel shot worked very well.
Stop! Reporting for duty! Flash! Reporting for duty! Wait, order!
Is opening up. You guys are gonna double guard mode. Oh wow. Wow. Just get wrecked. Just get wrecked. Oh wow. That is just... Oops.
Artillery!
Not in front of... No, they aren't.
Light horse artillery!
Alright, let's try to fast forward through this. Oh, fire. Wow, that's... Oh, there goes that whole force. Okay, now they're actually marching up a sizable number. Probably going to try and charge this group here. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have the horse artillery fire that flank. I'm gonna pull these units around the side like this. Try and put some withering fire down on them. Okay, I'm gonna take them. These guys back a bit. And that's the battle, apparently. So that will be it for this episode, guys. Thank you all for watching. When we get out of this, I'm just going to save, and I will we'll just do a quick overview of everything that we've learned in this video, as we normally do. I don't know if Darthmon changed the images for the backgrounds for those for some of those quotes, but okay. Somebody died. Oh, one of my gentlemen in there died. Okay, that's unfortunate. Spies are doing well. Report. 5th rates. Okay. All this stuff. Fine. Construction report. Somebody got the uptight trait. Okay. First things first, you get lost. Beautiful! Oh, that is perfect. Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Sir.
The army is moving up. Probably, actually,
Foraging supplies.
we're actually gonna send those guys back because
Waiting.
not really needed. We can actually take that with the militia force though.
Breach works underway.
So I'm just gonna
Raise the flag.
take this. I'll resolve the assault. Right, excellent. I'm gonna replenish this whole army. We're actually not going to keep this. For 2 reasons. One, because this is the Michigan territory. This might become a front line for me at some point. And I need to be able to defend it how I do best. Wait, the divinity. Oh. Don't need 2 of them, but... Oh, okay. Probably won't need either of them, actually, if I'm really thinking about this rationally. Okay, so, as a whole, we've established that we've established the American country. We've established the country. We've officially established the United States of America. We have secured everything that we said we would. Excuse me. Secured everything we said we were going to secure. We've got Detroit. We've got our 18 regions. We control our 18 territories that we wanted. I've got one more kind of defense force to recruit. I'm gonna actually start recruiting them here in New York. 2 units of militia, provincial cavalry, 3-pound horse artillery. Perfect. I can actually send these guys just straight up over to the Algonquin territory. These guys get here. Actually, they'll get there sooner. I'll send these guys here. The next turn, we'll have all of these areas, these regions will be fortified. The only thing we'll be doing is recruitment in New York. Final recruitment in New York. So, if we wanted to, guys, we could pretty much end it here, because we've secured all the territories we said we were going to secure. We have currently no wars with anybody. In fact, we are trading and have alliances with certain nations that do, to a degree, give us an advantage. We have trade agreements all around. We have, military forces that are very powerful and are definitely capable of keeping America safe. So if we wanted to, guys, we could end this campaign right here. And if I see noticeable drop-off after this video of interest, while I'm recording the next video, I notice an overall drop in interesting moment or interesting conversations that I can really have with you guys.
By your leave.
Right. Convert there.
I serve the Lord's will.
Protestant. We also need to get you up here, though.
Obeying the Lord's word.
Okay. So that's gonna call it for this episode, guys. I'm gonna save right here, and we will do our final overview, the actual overview. So we've secured the continental United States of America. If we wanted to make the map a little bit more complete, we could come up here and conquer Black Hills. But honestly, we don't really have to do that yet. It's not really something that we should be, really talking about. But we have our 1, 2, 3, 4
Sir.
full stack armies. Wow, General Young as veterancy on his army is impressive. I mean, then again, this is the first army we started out with. Next closest army, I guess, is probably going to be that's this army down here, because this was the second army we started with. Is the fourth army? The third army we started with, and then the fourth, then the final army we have. So we are steadily building up our infrastructure. I guess we can do a couple of episodes where there's an infrastructure build-up. We've got new naval forces all recruited. They need to be named and then deployed. Beyond that, we are basically set for this campaign. We can, make the decision to continue or halt the campaign when it becomes more of a, are we enjoying watching, nothing really happen, and the occasional, maybe the occasional war with Spain, conquer first Mexico, then move on to Guatemala, Panama, New Granada, Caracas, Trinidad, leave these 2 to France. I'll probably give these 2 to Britain. I might conquer this because they're rebels. Definitely, if I do have a war with Spain and I do end up sweeping down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep New Granada. Because New Granada racks in a lot of money. Rack in a lot of money if you capture New Granada. I'll let Mexico rebel. I'll give Guatemala to France or Guatemala to Britain and Panama to. I don't know. I'll decide on all of this once I actually take it, when and if I actually take it. We've got our navies. We've got our defense forces. This defense force is going to be replenishing for probably a couple of turns while they're just out here. Frankly, guys, I think we've just about completed this campaign. We've accomplished the goal we set out to accomplish, which was end goals for campaign: control continental United States, including Florida, all Native American territories, including the Michigan Territory, Iroquois Territory, the Kentucky Territory, Cherokee and Algonquin territories, Texas, New Mexico, both Upper and Lower Louisiana. Okay, so, I mean, we've completed the main end goal for the campaign. Now all we really have to do is reach 1845 and obtain lasting peace for at least 6 turns. So, I honestly hope you guys have enjoyed this campaign so far. It's been a fun experience for me. I've never really done a full campaign of anything under these kinds of constraints, and we have changed them a couple of times. We have modified them a couple of times since the beginning. We added, a little tribute to our boys in Virginia at VMI. We added a full 2 new units of Legion of USA. We added presidential artillery. But besides that, we added regiments of horse to everything. We either added artillery or regiments of horse to everything, because we saw that, especially we saw when dealing with the Native Americans in the first couple of episodes that, just cannons and infantry doesn't really cut it. But I mean, I've really enjoyed this campaign, and I hope I'm gonna probably continue it for at least another 4 or 5 episodes. Probably another 5 episodes after this. So another 4 episodes. So another 2 weeks worth of this. But I think we're looking at kind of the end game for this campaign. So thank you guys for watching. It's been a pleasure bringing this to you. And I will see you in the next episode.